excited to be here. Are you looking at us? Is it on? Did you start? We're gonna play some baseball today. We're gonna play some baseball today. Hey friends, welcome back to the C&T review.
This is where we review anything from food to fashion and everything in between.
I know you're looking forward to what we're going to talk about today, but before we get started, like, comment, subscribe, notification bell, like, comment, subscribe, notification bell, like, comment, subscribe, notification bell.
Yay! I already knew you were gonna do that. I kind of prepped my brain already. So it is perfectly. That's not a word. Perfectly okay.
Really well.
You're a jerk. You're a jerk. I know. 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 You're a jerk. All right.
I didn't do that thing until like last year.
Praise the Lord. You know what? It's called the growth for me. Growth into
dance moves from the early 2000s.
Yay! All right. So you saw that title, right? So you know we're gonna be talking baseball today.
Today.
All right. So this is our second time doing the sports. The sports. You know, we did tennis last season, or no, 2 seasons ago. My bad. 2 seasons ago, because last season was the Philadelphia Food Tour, so and you should watch the Philadelphia Food Tour and C&T Takes Tennis. Okay, yay! Now we are taking on baseball. All right, but kind of, because we're going to just the batting cages. We are actually not going on a baseball field.
No, I wouldn't make it alive.
You know, it's pretty fun. It's pretty fun, right? All right, we went to a place called Field House, which is in Philadelphia, of course, because we're in Philadelphia, in case you didn't know. It is on Spring Garden Street for all of those people that are like, I want to take a little visit down there.
Do it.
Their mission is to provide a unique and safe environment for the Philadelphia community that fosters wellness, fitness, teamwork, and sportsmanship.
Nice.
They are a 25,000 square foot indoor sports facility that boasts 2 synthetic turf fields, a multi-purpose court for basketball, volleyball, etc., 2 batting tunnels with state-of-the-art training equipment, an all-purpose party room, and a Wi-Fi lounge. So whether you're an elite athlete looking to improve specific skills, a beginner interested in learning the basics of a new sport, a parent considering a physical after-school activity for your school-aged child, or an adult looking to join a league or just play with some friends, Field House was built for you. Everyone on our staff is dedicated to helping each and every person who walks through our doors reach their potential. We encourage our guests to have fun, do their best, and most of all, stay active. Woo! Shout out to working out, but not really, because we don't like it.
No.
Okay. All right, yeah, so that's really what and we're going to be talking about today, so yay!
Okay, so T-ball. The point is, put the ball on a tee and hit it. You know, I think going into it,
She just thought the ball was going to magically move.
I did, because going into as a whole into this activity, my main fear, like honestly, it was really a fear. It wasn't like, oh man, I might get hit. Like I literally, leading up to it, was like, I am gonna lose my front teeth. Like that was my thing, and I was like, my teeth.
I lost a tooth. Sorry, that was a random.
But you have it back now. So
but that's the only one with them. But then you will also get a fake tooth.
All right, but like, no. It's like they will both get knocked out. I'm just gonna be sitting here like,
you have 2 fake teeth.
All right, but let's avoid that altogether. It would be my goal. So I was like, T-ball. Okay, I think at first I didn't think we'd do T-ball. I thought it would only be that machine. So I was like, okay, T-ball, which is good because you work up to it. I think I was like, I'm gonna miss every one of these joints. Like I have good hand-eye coordination, being a musician, because I have to like reading music and playing an instrument while not looking at it is a thing. And so, but I was like, this is different because once you swing, it's like it could go anywhere for me. Like
I'm great.
It really could. So I was like, I'm probably not gonna do great at this. I actually was surprisingly okay. I think partway through, I don't remember whether it was on your turn or my turn, but we like lifted up a little bit. It was like, because I was like, in my brain, I was like, it's so low. So I was like, and I'm like, I wanted to fly up, but I couldn't because it was so short. So all of them, even though I was hitting them like, yay, I was like, just keep going down. And then I think you discovered how to lift it up, and I was like,
the angels opened.
It did, and I was like,
the heavens were.
I could swing like regular, not down here. They still didn't fly up. I think one did fly all the way back, one or two.
Yeah.
One. I remember it was a big deal to me.
Yeah, the goal is for it to not go that high up. You want it to go like back. Yeah. But it was okay though, because yeah, we did it. We did it.
So I was proud of myself because I was like, should I go play softball now?
I'm trying. Not us each time being like, now we're experts and now y'all want us on your team.
You do. So if you have a local softball team,
I was going straight for the Olympics.
Oh, I was like, I'm crazy. I'm like a local softball team. Okay, I know myself. I will
Olympics. Here I come.
I'll be on manager.
I'm crying. So yeah, I was very happy that we were able to do the T-ball first because I was like, okay, we have something to lead up to. I wanted to do catch, but they didn't have no gloves.
Yeah, right, yeah.
So that was out. But I was happy to do T-ball. This was not my first time in a batting cage. When I was in high school, I think maybe after track practice one time, whatever, one of the softball coaches also used to be one of my basketball coaches, and so he let me go to the batting cage. So I have been in a batting cage before, so I wasn't nervous about balls hitting me in the face. But also I guess I'm also always nervous about that because as you see, I did get a tooth knocked out from playing basketball. So this is what happens. I am a tomboy at heart. So I wasn't really nervous, but I was happy to start out with T-ball, get the feeling back because I've not been in the cage since high school, and that's body is not the same body as it was in high school. So I had to get back the movement.
Yes.
And but T-ball was fun. Like it was just like, okay, once you get like the hang of it and the swing, you're like, all right, I got this. You know, you kind of start like feeling a little bit. So I was excited. My expectations were high. And I was like, okay, let's lead up into this. And I was excited to be able to hit it. And
you did good. She had like really good form and stuff. And I was like, is that how it's supposed to look? I remember being over there because I had to like keep putting the ball on the tee. Told you, manager. I could be a great manager.
She was like, I was like, some balls on some tee. I was like, and I'm gonna give you some water.
You got it, girl. You got it. Okay, I'm back up. You got this.
Hey, he says, and whatever you do, work at it with the best.
Come on,
the best as if you're working unto him.
Unto the Lord.
Okay? And that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna put some balls on some tee.
That's what we're gonna do. I'm cracking up.
The tee and the ball will meet. Okay?
I'm dead.
For a second, I thought about playing softball in high school. For just a split second. So you gotta you gotta remember that too. This is not my first time hitting a baseball with a bat.
I'm dead. It was my first time.
It was her first time. I think she did great with the T-ball.
Thank you.
Yes.
It survived.
And it led us straight into the pitching machine, which is great.
Okay, so here's the part that really scared me. The ball's flying at my face, and I really was like, this is the one where I'm going to get hit.
Should've got our mouth guard.
I know, I was like...
I actually have one at home.
I don't have one because I'm inexperienced, but...
No, I had one only because I got my tooth knocked out. So Barbara, of course, my sister, of course, was like, oh no, you're wearing this anytime you're playing any form of sports. And when I told her that I had gone to the batting cages, I told her after I got back home, she was just like, and you didn't take your mouth guard? I'm like, no, Barbara, I was not gonna be on camera with this mouth guard in my mouth.
It's the aesthetics.
No, it's all about, I gotta look somewhat cute. We're already looking crazy with his helmet on and stuff like that.
I had the nerve to have a little top button, child.
I don't know what she thought she was doing.
I had no idea we were gonna wear helmets. Like, I had no type of literally, I was like,
girl, let me go yell at her real fast off camera. Girl, what?
I had no idea. I just thought they was like, here's some bets. I didn't know it was gonna be like
safety first because they could get sued for that.
That's true, but then they could be like, you paid for it. You paid to be here. It's like,
yeah, I think it's probably law. If you're like in a batting cage, you have to have a helmet on your head.
Well, that's good
or
to
you
know.
have to like, you know. Well, I'll say this. It's like if you're going to a batting cage that's owned by like someone else, it's probably like a law for them to like give you a thing. Like if you going in a batting cage on your own thing, that's your own doing.
Child, it was squeezing, and we both have multiple piercings, but I have multiple piercings at the top of my ears, and I could not wait to get that thing off my head. I think that was the most like, not even this part, I didn't feel it, but I felt it here, and I was like,
because it's tight. It's tight.
Squeezing. I could feel the little back of my ear and
it was hot too. It was
so hot.
We were sweating. I was like, oh Lord.
We was doing a good
I was
workout.
like, y'all gonna be seeing so definitely doing a good workout, because a swing, yeah, that's a full body swing right there. So then you gonna definitely get a full little workout there for a second. But yeah,
we did. She forced me to go to the workout.
I did. All right.
But so there was like different speeds you can do the pitching machine at, and we started off. I think everybody starts off unless you're fancy. We started off at the lowest possible speed for the ball to be able to get across the joint.
Yeah,
I'm gonna use Philly language because John
we
knows everything.
We Philly.
So like if it went below it, the ball would not make it to us at the end. And this was a 70-foot like lane. So we had lowest speed, but it was still fast. But it wasn't too fast, honestly.
It wasn't too bad.
I think once, I don't think, did you go first or did I go first?
So you went first for T-ball, I went first for this.
I was like, I need to see this done first. And I remember like
make sure that nobody gets it.
That was fun for me, feeding the balls into the pitching machine. I was like, see, manager. I'm telling you, I have manager potential.
She's going to manage the Olympic team.
I am. I was the manager for our varsity volleyball team in high school for 3 years. So I'm about this life, okay? I can manage sports. Tell me what you can do and I got you. Put a little joint in a feeding machine.
That's right. Just don't put me out once.
Just no. Behind
the scenes. That's what we all about. We love it.
So, it was scary, so I had to watch her do it because that's just how I am. But I think
if I got hit, she would be like, "No, we're done."
Like, no, and that's the end of that. Thank you for coming to the C&T review, where T takes softball / baseball. I'm crying. And C manages.
C encourages.
She encourages. Yay! So, but honestly, because the gravity didn't go and because the speed didn't go like up and straight at my face, so that was a blessing. Because it wasn't as fast as going up and kind of like leveling off. So it was like leveling here, which is bat level, not face level. So praise God. So once I got like, okay, not gonna get hit in the face. I started like, getting a little better. I hit the balls. They weren't like going but I was hitting them. That was my expectation. I was like, if I hit it, I've done it.
Great.
I don't even care where it goes, but it made contact.
If it made contact,
I was like, again,
we're good.
You got a little softball team.
She did it a couple times. It wasn't like a one-time thing. It was like
I was in there like, y'all need me on your team or no? But
the league.
Little league, I am too open it. But
never too old for little league.
A local team.
Yay! Now I'm gonna bake for the big leagues.
I'm cracking up.
Olympics.
I'll manage that team. I'll bring y'all waters, put the ball in the tee, feed the balls through the pitching machine. I got you.
I'm cracking up. That is so funny. And she did. She got better and better. Did you feel more and more comfortable?
I did after I was like,
after you went,
okay.
You're like, okay, I got this.
I was like, it's not gonna just hit. First of all, hit the ball before it hits you in your face. Yeah. That was one thing too.
See, I think fear is a great pusher to things. So fear is like, okay, I don't want the ball to hit me. So you know what I have to do to prevent the ball to hit me? Hit the ball with the bat to get it in that direction. And honestly, fear is a great motivator.
It is sometimes.
Also, sometimes fear of failure.
If you don't have people to make you do these things, I would never do them. So it's like a catch-22.
This is why friendships are important. Why can't we be friends? Why can't?
It's kind of like the opposite of a be friends.
It is. Why can't? It's the first time I get it right. Why can't we be friends? So be supportive of my not. I was with you. It was the first song that popped into my head.
And that's all right. And I was with you.
I was like,
I was with you to the end of the line with that song.
To the end of the line. The words of Stephen Bucky.
I'm with you to the end of the line, pal.
But Bucky. Sebastian. That was such a sidebar. She did really, really fantastic though. Me, I was like nervous. I definitely swung and missed first few times that the balls was coming at me because I had to get used to it again. I was like, oh wow, okay. Because it takes hand-eye coordination, like Chloe was talking about, but also judgment.
Yeah.
On like when to swing and when to hit.
For sure.
Is and a full body, like it's a full body thing too. And so I was just like, ooh man, I had to like, my body had to get used to that again. But after a while, I was like, all right, go me. I'm pumping myself up. Cause I was doing not bad. Not bad. I was like, all right, you know what? These balls are going. I know she did. And our camera person, shout out to Ricky. Like he definitely was like nervous for a second. He was just like, first of all,
he was hiding behind the net, like all right, go ahead.
Yeah.
Whenever you're ready.
He was like, hit over there. And then the funny thing is I hit where he was. He was like,
he tried to pack up his camera and go home. But
he did.
He stayed.
He did. He was getting the shots. And so, but yeah, I think it was definitely nervous. But the difference is, so we got like softballs. So soft balls, 2 words, right? But then they threw in there softballs, 1 word. And the softballs, 1 word, is different than the soft balls, 2 words, right?
Yeah.
And I remember the one time she didn't warn me the first time.
I don't think I really like realized
knew what it was.
Like,
Yeah,
another ball,
yeah,
different color.
Yeah. So it was fine. It was definitely fine. But she like put it in the machine, and it came at me, and I think I did hit it, but you feel it differently, like when you hit it, and I was just like, immediately I was like, was that a softball? Because
I was like,
that hurt. She was just like, I don't know. She was like, was it? I was like, that was definitely different. Because I was like, that was not like those other soft balls, 2 words that we were hitting. I was like, why did that hurt? That shit like hurt my hand. For a second,
and my hand was like,
yeah,
oh, okay.
I was like, I don't want to do that again. So we don't got to do that again. I did a little bit.
But I was like, you did some more.
I did some more down the road.
Yeah.
But in that, because I think we both went through all of the balls, I think twice. The second time, I was like, all right, yeah, you can give it to me. The first time I was like, nah, I don't want no more of them. Absolutely not. Absolutely not.
We don't like it here.
We don't like it here.
Actually, when I remember she was like, okay, it's a softball. I was like, okay, and I was like, I felt it because I tried to I hit it like as hard, not as hard as I could, but like I tried to hit it hard, and I was like, I can feel it. My hands were like almost frozen in place. Like, okay, I can tell the difference.
It's definitely a difference. It's definitely a difference for that, for sure. But we did it. And we survived, and we came out on the other side of it. Yep. So shout out to us. Woo! So yeah, our experience, I personally, I did enjoy it. I really did. It took me back. It made me realize just how old I am. Because it is a full body sport, I felt that. And I felt it like 2 days later. It wasn't even like the next day. It was more so like 2 days later. I stretched when I got home because I was like, yeah, I'm gonna feel that in my lower back. And I did 2 days later. And so, but yeah, I definitely enjoyed it. I thought it was overall like really good experience. Nice. How about you?
I did enjoy it. I did enjoy finding out that I could do something I thought I couldn't do. So that's always fun.
That's always fun.
Yeah. So I definitely felt it.
Yeah.
I did not stretch when I went home.
You try new things.
But I did feel it in the next couple of days. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So it definitely stretched.
So would you recommend?
Whatever, I would recommend it.
Batting cages to our viewers.
Yeah, go do it. You never
go try
know.
some fun stuff. I'm all for trying new stuff, like all the time. Usually that applies to like food categories, but I'm here for every category of life. Yes. Try new things because you never know exactly what you'll discover and what you like and what you'll be good at. You just never know. So I'm all for trying new things, and I think that you should go and do this.
Yes.
Go to the batting cages, people.
Do it. And if you're interested in going, the place is called Field House with a PH, like Philadelphia. And you can do a 55 or a 70 feet, like lane, batting cage lane. You can do it for half an hour, 90 minutes, 1 hour, 2 hours. I don't know why I went in that order, but that's just what it is. We did an hour in the 70 feet, and it was only $40.
So it's not bad. Not expensive.
Not expensive. Yeah. It was 2 of us. So like if you like a couple people go,
you
like,
split that joint.
Yeah.
That's
like really, yeah. Really
it's not
cool.
expensive at all.
Not at all. So you should go try it and let us know that you did.
Yes.
Also, did you play sports in high school? I'm interested to know how many of our fans and our friends played sports in high school, and what sport did you play? I'm interested to see like the really like who played badminton. I want to hear them like
I'm correct,
real
yeah.
like underrated sport.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
yeah.
And do you still play now? Can you just
still
hop
play.
right back into it?
Yes.
Or does your body remind you like you're old? So you can't
Especially if you're 30 and
you
up.
can't just be hopping back into that like you used to. You're gonna have to like warm up. You gotta stretch
Yeah,
now
stretch.
afterwards. I want to hear all the experiences, please. Please make sure that we're not alone in this. You know, and 30 up. That's important.
Feeling old.
I know.
It's all right. It's all right.
It's
The
all
Lord
right.
have blessed us with the years, so we will be
Amen.
appreciative of them.
Amen. Praise the
Yeah.
Lord. Mhm. Okay. Anyway, well, thanks for joining us.
Yes.
That's it. Bye.
Bye. I wish I had a camera on Richard.
We should just like do a
Behind the scenes. Shout out to Ricky.
But I am.
Shout out to Turn to Neighbor Productions.
This has been another C&T review. Thank you for hanging out with us today. If you like this video, please like, comment, subscribe, and check out our other videos. See you next time. Bye!